Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hello, everybody. We're back. I'm awake. I swear I'm awake. Here we go again. If you're in the chat already, bit of troll. I gotta say, you did crack me up yesterday when I logged in to sign up and you were there already. That was funny. And thanks for staying up all night and waiting for this extravaganza. And Alicia is in there as well. You guys got in early, so appreciate you guys joining. Good morning, Ali. Hopefully I'm sounding good. I've moved my mic. I found I kept hitting it a lot, which may be very disturbing and annoying to you guys if you are tuning in, but hopefully I'm sounding good. And I think we can hear the chill music. Can you hear the chill music? I can hear it because we need it, because every now and then I'll be stopping talking while we look at our toys. But hopefully you can hear it. If not, I'll pump it up and you guys can relax with me. Ryan Dole in the house. How's it going, Dole? Thanks for joining. Tommy K in the house. Thanks for joining, Tommy. We got Matt Logic 44. Normally, I guess I should do a spiel before I start going through who's in there, but I'm excited to see you guys popping up. Oh. Who else got in on that? Who else got in on that? I did see that come up. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, music sounds great. Oh, a little louder than usual. Maybe I can turn it down a little bit. Or maybe that's going to keep me awake. I am tired. I was out all day yesterday at the Great Prop Swap. A bunch of very, very talented creators get together just outside of San Diego, and they have an event where you can purchase their amazing stuff that they're making. There's a couple of stands that have toys as well, which was exciting. But it was a long day, man. It's like a 2.5 hour drive. Started early, finished in the afternoon, got home late. So apologize if I look like hammered shit, but I do feel a bit tired. It was a long day and a long night. But in order to get me through that, as I'm hoping you all do as well, I have my coffee presented in this beautiful mug from my friends at the Adventure Effect. Anyone see where we are today? It is, of course, Batu. And there's the Falcon. So happy morning. It's full of coffee. I'm not going to lie. This one may have a shot of peanut butter whiskey from Screwball in it. It's 10:30, right? It's allowed. But sometimes, you're tired and emotional. You need to have a little pick-me-up to get you going in the morning. Who else have we got here? Let's keep it going. Jamie Pale Rider is in the house. Jamie, thanks for making it. We're going to hopefully see you unbox some stuff soon. I mean, you're getting it now, right? The bug is hit. But keep pushing you, buddy. Keep pushing you. Got to open those things to see them. That's what we like to say. Mike Tarkin's joining us. Mike, thank you so much, man. Thanks for joining. Good to see you in here. Greetings from Ontario. If you guys haven't checked out this man's page, you should. And sorry I keep wiping my nose. I get an itch whenever I start talking. I'm going to try and stop. Yeah, check out Mike's page. Awesome. Does amazing things with his figures. He has some great dioramas. Really worth a check out. So check him out for sure. You need to check that out. Let's get rid of that. Who else have we got here? Let's keep going through. Oh, you see, you say this, bit of troll, but it's a slippery slope. I mean, the Star Wars takes up a lot of time. The other movies that I love, which isn't just Star Wars, take up a lot of our time. If you've ever checked out and seen what's going on the Shit's Back on Muppet Fart Instagram, we like a lot of different movies. We're not just Star Wars nerds. Ghostbusters is a slippery slope. I know a lot of my friends have done it. I know Ryan's been doing it for years. I know Jamie's into it. And if you follow Jamie on his Ready to Believe show, you'll see what he's doing with his kit. You can find that on the GXW podcast or live streams on YouTube. But yeah, it's a slippery slope, man, because it's a ton of fun. People that do it are a ton of fun. The costume is awesome. The Proton Pack is amazing. And now you've got all this Hasbro stuff, which is coming out and being completely legit, with some customization needed, of course, to make it even more nerdy, but that's why we do it. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna abstain from now. I'm gonna stick within the wheelhouse like that. And we'll see. We'll see. You know, we'll see. Never say never, I guess. But you know, hey, D-Cirtle's in the house. Daniel, how are you? Yeah, but still haven't sent you any files. I'm pretty tardy, but you know, that's the way it goes. We will get there. Who else have we got here? Let's keep going through. I mean, that's enough. I'm blown away. Thanks for joining me, guys. On a Sunday. I know I'm up against a lot on a Sunday morning, but I'm going to try and stick to Saturdays. It's just yesterday was a busy day. You need, yeah. So, yeah, and yeah, it is fun. But you know, stick to the wheelhouse, like I say. Okay, so enough blabbering. Like I said, busy day yesterday. Couldn't do Saturday. Apologies. Here we are. I'm awake. You're awake. You're joining me. Oh God, that tastes so good. I will say though, before I get into what we plan to do on this one, I did buy some stuff yesterday that I needed for costuming, which was great. But I did pick up a toy. I had to pick up this toy. I don't know if you guys remember the late 90s, I think it was. I should probably look at the date on it. There was I don't know if you've noticed, but I kind of like stormtroopers. And I do collect. If I see a stormtrooper, it doesn't matter what it is. If I see it, I'll grab it. I love the stormtroopers. That's what got me into all this in the first place. I don't know why. I just love the black and white costume, just the armor, everything about it is cool. So I've always been collecting the Stormies in any way, form, shape, and including having costumes to wear and actually live out that character that I used to play with as a child. But anyway, there was one that came out in the late 90s, I believe it was. And it was a room protector. It was a 12-inch Stormtrooper room protector. And you could set it to 3 different sound effects and put it in your room. And if you came in, it would say, move along, or that's them, blast them, or just even blast a fire. I used to love it. And I had it, and I broke it. The weapon, it comes with a weapon that you can point it and shoot to. And I've tried to restore it, and I couldn't get it to do it. And it was beat up, man. You know, it was beat up. I'm not even going to put the desk cam on for this one. Check out this. In the box. Brand new, even with the original price tag on it. Stormtrooper room alarm with the DL44, right? Good quality box. Everything intact. $10. $10. How could you say no? How could you say no? So yeah, I was excited with that. I did fill up my bags in the first 5 minutes, like you're supposed to do. But yeah, that was good. I just want to show that one off because I'm super excited about that. I pulled the old one out and just to remind Ali what it's all about. Set it up around the house last night until about 11:30 at night, just trying to see if I can make a jump every single time it went off. And yeah, it was good. It was good. So I just want to share that with you. Off topic, but still Star Wars, man. And it's the DL44 network, which, if you didn't know, is something new. It's going to be Star Wars content only. And all the wonderful people, half of them are in this chat right now, who do their professional YouTube shows with a lot of the different collectibles and toys out there and other stuff. They're going to be showing up on this channel every now and then to concentrate purely on Star Wars. So I'm happy to be here and happy to be given the ability to do something which I've been saying I'm going to do for the longest time, which is unbox all of these. All of these boxes of Micro Galaxies, because I just don't want them in the box anymore. They annoy me when you can't see them and you can't see what they can do and you can't check out the details. So yeah, subscribe to the DL44 network to get notifications of when us random guys are going to just be popping up and doing these cool new shows on the Star Wars subject, which we all love. So subscribe, get notifications, and don't forget to hit the like or dislike, because that really does help. And tell your friends. But again, I appreciate you all for being here, and thanks for joining. Who else have we got in there? Let me go back to the chat. Always difficult in a one-man band. Oh, there you go. As said by the master himself, Ryandel31 from Instagram has told you what you need to do. And it's not just me, it's everyone. Do it. Okay, scrolling through. What else have we got here that I may have missed? I think I've got you all, and I don't want to miss you if I did. Okay. Enough chat. I agree. $10. It was a steal, man. I had to get it. It's just such good condition too. I'm super happy. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, it's super relaxed, man. It's super relaxed, and you never know, right? If you subscribe and get notification if something's going on, you can make it great, right? If you don't get any notifications, it's not happening that week. You've got so many choices of people out there that you can go and watch. So many people, and it's all good content. And if you don't get to see it when it's live, you can go back and watch it again on the rerun, which is just as good. You just can't comment, you know? And so I love the chat. You know, you guys keep yourself amused while I'm fumbling around like an idiot. Yeah, it's so good. But thank you, yeah. Here we go. I'm going to do one more slurp. All right. So today I was inspired actually by one of the shows we're talking about, which was both live streamed on speak now. I probably shouldn't have had so much coffee. On Paul's channel, over on Bitter Asian Dude, and he linked up with Micro Galaxy Squadron podcast, or Micro Galaxy Squadron cast, and they did a live with the guys at Jazzware, just revealing all of the upcoming stuff that we got to see at Celebration, and what's coming out in the next series. So you know, if you like these toys, which is probably why you're here, go and watch that. If you didn't see that, if you didn't catch it on the live, go and watch it again. It's really good to watch. Paul got to unbox one of the newest ones that's coming out. You got to get that. I'm not going to spoil it, so go there and watch it. No point telling you about it, but you'll watch it. It was cool, but it's inspired me because they revealed the upcoming, I think, December release or later part of this year of the Republic Attack Force pack, and it's probably one of the biggest packs they've done. And it comes with the LAT, it comes with the Z95, the new Headhunter that they brought out. It comes with one of the craft or vehicles that I'm going to unbox today, which is the ATT. And I've never unboxed it. I got that. You've probably seen it. You've probably got it, but I don't know if you've got it out of the box. So I'm going to do the ATT today, and I'm going to proceed that with the V19 Torrent, which is one of the Series 8 that came out. They released it as a Vault. And I do have the Vault in the shiny Vault boxes behind me. Oh God, killed it right. Just there. So it is different. The peg hanger is not as detailed as I think someone mentioned last week, that the Vault ones are always going to be a little bit more detailed. And that's why you want to keep it in the box, but I'm still going to break it out. So that's where we're going today. And I guess without further ado, let me switch out, get to our desktop cam, and get the show on the road. Okay, here it is. So this is the V19 Torrent. Zoom in a little bit there. Again, Series 8, typical blister pack box. See, I like having the light above because now you can see why you want to get them out of the boxes, because it's annoying. So I'm hoping if I annoy everyone enough, you'll see why I want to get them out of the box. V19 Torrent Starfighter, Clone Wars. So inspired by, this is where we saw it the most in the animation in Clone Wars. So it's got the Clone Wars label on it. Got our one pilot, our clone pilot in there. On the back, beautiful blueprints, and what you can do with the ship. Just in case you can't figure it out, it's always on the back. And again, what's in the line. Now, when I cut this off, I'll get it up a little bit closer and probably out of the light, but I want to talk about that one real quick because I haven't found one of those yet, but we'll get there. Yeah, pretty standard, pretty typical peg hanger Starfighter class. So, crack her open. All right. How's everyone else this weekend been? Maybe put in the chat what you've been up to. Don't see it, I will apologize. someone will, and you guys can chat it out. I'll cut my fingers off. Spicy coffee infused rain. Also, did anyone pick anything up this weekend or this week since the last time we were on? Anything in the Micro Galaxy range that you found hanging on a peg? I'm always interested to know, and especially wherever you are where you found it, because I did a little tour yesterday on the way home and didn't find anything new at all. Actually took some pictures. Might put it out on the Steve3D page, so keep an eye on that. All right. Look at that smooth unveil. Don't need that. I was wondering if I should save these as well, just to remind myself what they are, what they called, and what number they were. But right now, that ain't happening. Let's get rid of that. Okay, we got our figure. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that these are the phase 1s in episode 2 or the Clone Wars. Maybe I don't think we moved on to phase 2 in Clone Wars. I could be wrong. I think these are our phase 1s. All right, we've got safety belt. Keeping it in place. But before that, yeah, not much to say about that. But what I was going to say is this chase version of the tank. Has anyone found one of these yet? Has anyone found one of these hanging on the pegs? It's really cool in that blue color, and it kind of matches the Tri-Fighter blue. But I'm wondering if anyone's found that chase. I still haven't found it, and it's cool. And I'm wondering if we're going to get any more in that paint scheme, because I really like it. I really like it. Let me know if you found it. I'd be interested in where you were. Okay. Let's release the beast. It's hanging off there on a break nose. Okay. All right. It's looking very cool. Super light as well. All right, so let's take a look at it. Top down, we've got the metallics that we keep mentioning, and again, it just brings it to life a little bit more around all the engine area. So we've got some metallics in there. We've got typical colors we'd expect to see from the Republic ships and the insignia. These wings actually hear the click. That's cool. They ratchet into position. I like that. A lot of 3D detailing on the mold. Not a lot of weathering on it, but we could do it. Underneath, different color variation. Metallic continues all the way around the engines. A couple of little screw holes there, which are interesting for me because how the hell am I going to hang this one and display it? So I'm always looking for places to be able to create a clamp to go on and put this thing into action on the stand. But we got a cool yellow coloring on there underneath, and we have this third wing in there with the third ion engine as well. And then these aren't just atmospheric ships, they will go into space too. The back of it's kind of where that could be another place where I could maybe insert something to make this thing turn and fly and look cool. We have the two cannons on the wings. Nowhere near as big as some of the ones we've seen on the upcoming release of pre-orders, but they're still pretty sturdy big cannons. Again, a slight metallic paint to them to give them a little bit more definition. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking ship. One position, another position, and then straight out. So you've got options. You've got options, people. Again, 1, 2, 3 engines, all detailed, all painted, all with the blue glow in the back. It's cool. I like it. There is slight weathering on it. You probably can't see it in this light. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. There is some slight weathering on it. Really expect to see it. Again, probably not seen a lot of battles, this guy. I do like the ratchet. I do like the ratchet. Good job. All right, cockpit. What are you thinking? Front, back, front, back. Didn't read the instructions. I'm going to aim for the front, and I'm wrong, so I'm going to go to the back. There we go. So it's actually a front tilting cockpit. What have we got inside? Looks like it's a slightly different color. Looks like we've got a silver going on in there. I don't know how close I can get up to here without making it super blurry. But there's like a silver color in the cockpit. Again, the 3D detail's cool. I love that display. The cockpit display that's cool. There's even like 3D molding behind the chair too. Yes. Hey, look who's showed up. Paul's in the house. Good morning, sir. How are you? Hope you're well. Great stream the other night. Great stream the other night. Loved it. Jealous that you got your hands on that ship already. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen it, go out and watch that. Thanks for joining, Paul. Good to see you this morning. Happy Sunday. Hope you got coffee. Mine's got a little bit of whiskey in it this morning. Oh, Gary's here too. Sorry, Gary, missed you. Yeah, I mean, everything came from somewhere, right? I think this is like an earlier ship. And I think after this, we went to the V-Wing. I think from this went to the V-Wing, which, hang on a sec. Yeah, I got the V-Wing here. This is like the Series 3 V-Wing. So that's the V-Wing that I'm talking about. That's where it kind of went to, superseded, disappeared, and this came in instead. But yeah, I think everything is influenced by something at some point, right? And I love that evolution, which is cool. Oh no, man. I'm not going to get into it, but it was an emotional night. It's been an emotional morning. I just want to settle myself down and put a smile back on my face. And sometimes the beautiful taste of a peanut butter whiskey inside of a coffee. And again, kids are watching, I'm not promoting it. You know, we're adults here. I can talk about it. Yeah, I like this. What do you guys think of this? This is cool. I'm just going to lastly try and put the pilot in, which I'm sure it will fit, but I'm going to do it before we move on to the other one. Let's get some of the plastic here. Pop him out and take a look at him. He's looking good. All right. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, here we go. Trying to keep up with the chat here at the same time. Oh, I got the small stand. This is for the shorter dudes. What else we got in there? I'm not going to put that up there. Brian, I know what you're trying to do. Okay. There he is. Our clone pilot. They've gone to town on the helmet. They've got some detail in there. Got the yellow, matching the same yellow as we got underneath the ship. And we got the little insignia on the helmet there. I think you can see the tubes there are different colors as well, which is cool. And we've got black fingers on the gloves. Yeah, you can see the tubes wrapping right around there as well. Cool. There we go. And let's see if he fits nice and snug inside of this cockpit. There's me looking for how to open it, dumbass. I think that kind of gives it away, right? Pro tip, if you're wondering which way the cockpit opens, look for the tab that helps you lift it. Okay. Cool. That's the other thing I noticed as well. Some people are saying that it's really, really stiff. I think it's just the paint application, because if you can't bend them, force it. And then all of a sudden you hear that little breakage. I think it's probably just paint. Okay. Oh yeah, he fits in there nice and snug. He fits in there nice and snug. All right. There you go. What do you guys think? You know what I think? I think you need it. I think this is one definitely for the collection and probably just more than one. I like this. Glad I opened it. Because you wouldn't have seen all of that without doing so. Now the challenge will be, how do I make it look cool on a stand? All right. Anyone got anything else they want to see on this before I put it to one side and move on? Or you're probably all just having fun in the chat. Whoa, Scott's in the house as well. Hey Scott, good day yesterday. Good hanging out. Don't know what else you came home with. Thanks again for the patch. It'd be interesting to see if you ended up buying anything else there. If you came home with a new set of armor. Thanks for joining, man. Right, Jamie? I mean, what are you going to do? It's not original trilogy, and I know that's kind of where you want to get yourself in, but is it one you think you're going to be getting? They're hanging on pegs, man. You can find them. I mean, you kind of need it. If you're talking about this, how do you, 100%, right? How do you land it? I mean, maybe they just never land. I was hoping that this may do something, but it doesn't feel like it does. But you know what? I could be an idiot. I'm going to check. I'm going to check and see if there's something else that happens here that I've forgotten about. This is why you shouldn't throw the box halfway across the room. All right, back. Thanks for that intermission. All right, I see nothing. Oh, no, I don't see anything here that tells me that that is the case. But you know what? I could be wrong. Hang on a minute, people. I think we may have discovered something here. Paul is right about instructions. And again, if we didn't crack this thing open, how would we know, right? So I think we'll probably have another sip of coffee in a minute. So guess what, Ryan? I can answer that question right now. In order to land this ship, you unclick and rotate your engine. And now, man, look at this thing now. We could be here for another 10 minutes. We have a totally different looking ship. Totally different looking ship. So in order to land it, you would get your wings up. You would point this up. And I guess I should have known this, right? But I've only ever really seen flying. So that means as well, you know what else that means? We get landing gear number 1, and we get landing gear number 2. And just like that, we have this beautiful way of landing this craft. Look at that. See, this is why I need the chat. Thanks for that, Ryan. You're right. How would you land that? Now we know. Right. It's a pretty cool design. And I wouldn't have been able to have done this if it was in the box, right? So you see where I'm coming from. If they're going to go to this much trouble to make this little ship do all of these different functions, why keep it in the box? It's meant to be looked at. It's meant to be played with. Okay, awesome. Man, I'm so glad I watched this show today, because now I've learned something. And I hope you all have too. There you go. Instructions tell us how things work. You are right. And maybe I'm going to look a little bit deeper into those before I cast them across the room next time. Because who the hell wants to miss something? You guys remind me in the chat to do that before I do this next box too. Spiritual says getting Batman vibes with the wing up. There you go. All right, leave that away. I'm gonna cast my head up here a little bit, see what you guys will. It does look like an Imperial shuttle, right? It does look like an Imperial shuttle. Same way of landing. I know, that's why we do this, right? There's been a comedy ensues. I mean, you guys, I'm gonna just say something about what we saw in the chat, yeah. So we did see the release of this New Republic X-Wing on the stream too. So I'm hoping, and I think we're all hoping, that if we're going to get a generic Republic X-Wing, it's about time we got someone to run that squad. And I'm hoping that means we're going to get, and this would be great, a chase or a rare of that line of Republic X-Wings, and it will be the Captain Carson Tabor. Because ship alone, which would be cool, I kind of want a minifig with a beard, and we can do a lot of things with those minifigs. So yeah, if one day anyone over at Jazzwares listens to this, I think there's a public plea for, please give us our Micro Galaxy Squadron Captain Carson Tabor X-Wing. We need it. You need it. We all need it. Okay. Paul, you got to stop with this. I don't buy them to sell them. I buy them to enjoy them. Okay, moving on. I'm actually going to take this one away because we need a bit of room for the next one. Again, I don't know if you guys have had this one before. I'm going to change this over real quick. There we go. So this one's a big one. This is I believe this is a Dreadnaught class, and Dreadnaught is obviously the biggest ones we're getting at the moment. Oh, so good. All right, big box. You probably all saw this unboxed on a few other channels. Again, I'm never going to be first, but I am fulfilling my destiny of getting these things out of the box. So she's big. It's a big box, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4 troopers, and I'm guessing 1 pilot, and oh no, we get Rex, a pilot, and a clone troopers. So Rex is on the end, then we got a pilot, and then we got 3 clone troopers in there, but we'll get into that later. This one is episode 2 labeled, but it's also got series 1 on it. So just want to show off the size of that one before we go back down to our table. Okay, here she is. All right, like I said, got Captain Rex, got pilot, we've got 3 clones, so we can start filling this up, and I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of room in there. We've also got one of the bark speeders up there as well. Nothing else. Like I said, it's a series 1, but I don't know if that's series 1 of episode 2. I don't know. It's weird because this definitely didn't come out as a launch edition. On the back, you have the blueprint, and I'm going to look a little bit more carefully at this one for everything that can be done with it. Our cockpit seems to open this way, turret spins, comes apart so we can see everywhere inside. And over here under the light there, you can see that it's showing you where you can see everybody, and there's a lot of room. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there's like 11 spots that you could put some minifigs in there. I really wish that we could get like a box of minifigs just to fill and populate and sort of army build. And that was one of the questions that did come over in the live the other day, but I don't think they can. I don't think they can just produce the figures. They're mainly vehicles from the sounds of it, but I don't know. There's got to be a way. If the molds are there and you can bang them out, or at least in my mind, like they've done here. If you're going to do like a commander, if you're going to do a pilot, that works because now you've got someone to fly it, drive it. You got the big boss, and then you've got troopers, right? So I mean, if you're going to have something that's so vastly filled, and again, you can take clones from any of the packs and put them in there, but it depends on how many things you want to display at one time, right? And again, you're not really going to leave it open so that they don't need to be in there. But it would be, I think it would be nice to be able to expand on the minifigs that they produce. But who knows? One day, maybe. I mean, if you're going to buy a couple of these, you're still going to get the same amount, and each one of them, maybe one's empty and one's full. Maybe that's the way we go. Buy two, fill it up, display one with figures in and one with not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you be in for getting figs? Let me check. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever get a Star Destroyer. I don't know. It would have to be big. Really big. I mean, it's ginormous, right? But it would be cool. It would be cool. Oh, thanks, Gary. Appreciate that. All right. What else we got? Okay. Yeah. So I'm guessing you've opened yours as well, Daniel. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen any showing up at Ross, but I have seen them in Targets, stacking the shelves in Targets. You know, I don't know if anyone else has that thing in mind where they want to get more than one because it looks cool to have two side by side or something like that. But I have seen a lot of them on the shelves at Target, so who knows? Dude, I'll keep an eye out, man. If I see them at a reduced price, I'll let you know for sure. So Bit of Troll's got his out. Yeah. I can't wait to get this out. I've not opened one yet. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's what they said. They can't just do figures, and I get it. But like I said, at least maybe do a special vault box or something with some has the ships in there, and maybe a little pack of figures in there as well, just to help. I don't know. There's got to be a way, but who knows? Who knows all the legal implications or the rights or the licenses? I don't know. Again, we can only talk about what we want to see, right? It's true, Daniel, you do print your own and they look awesome. Keep doing it. The paintwork's amazing on them too, so they're so detailed. Love it. Okay. Yeah, the Scout class ones for sure. They're kind of inexpensive, so you'll get a figure at a time with the speeder. And you also get ones that we don't get in packs right away, right? So they'll do a Scout class with a certain character, so it's good to get that one because it's not out with a ship yet. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it is definitely a way of doing it. So keep that in mind for sure. Yeah, we know you don't throw anything out, Paul. But it's good, right? Because that benefits the other fans out there that may need something. As you just said, yeah, I'll read down there. Okay, moving on. See, I love the chat, but it distracts me. I'll leave that up to you guys. Get it out. Released the beast. Last week I opened it the wrong way and had to reverse. For this week I'm hoping I can just pull this thing out. All right, you probably need to see this. Hang on. Boom. There you go. All right. Okay, what have we got in here? See, this one has a very cool backdrop. And it's always good, I think, to keep these in case you do a mini did I just say do? If you do a mini diorama, if they're going to go to town and create something that looks pretty cool to go with it, then I'm going to keep these for sure, the backdrops. I may trim them down, but they'll be useful for something. For sure. Again, on the box, it's going to be hard to bring this up to camera, so I may not even bother. This one, we did take a look at it on the desk. I'm going to keep it close by though, just in case I need it for the instructions, so I know what I'm doing. And we all get to see it for how it is. All right. Oh, we got We got zap straps in here, man. This thing, look at that. They're like proper zip ties, zap straps. I don't know what you call them. Yeah, they went to town on that. Maybe I'm gonna need those giant cutters that we see the bitter Asian dude using to totally dominate the little plastic ties in these things. We'll see. This is where, again, Paul could prove me wrong. Let's see. All right. Now, these ones are taped in. So let's get them out of there, and we'll take a look at them individually later. Wow. Oh, damn. There we go. Tape. All right, let's get cutting. I'll start with the easy ones so I don't embarrass myself straight away. Okay. And now let's get the speeder's not going to be strapped in there, so we can take him out. Take a look at that later. It even comes with the speeder stand that we see in all the Scout Class. We got our little speeder stand, so we can park it. Got to park it. All right, here we go. Dainty precision snips. Oh, seemed to work just fine. Oh well, there you go. All right. Get that out of there, and now it's going to be noisy. All of these. This thing looks super articulated. I have seen some people with them, and they are super articulated. All right. Okay, so side profile. I am gonna just really quickly zoom in here to save me dragging this big thing up, and hopefully that lets you guys see it too from here. All right, so side profile. You see some of that reflective paint in there as well. They've really used the metallics down here. I didn't even notice that in the box. Surprise. There's the underneath. Very skeletal underneath. Our top view. And it allows me to just release this protective cover for the cannon there. We've got the front view. Man, there's a lot on this vehicle. It's the rear view. Again, metallic paint everywhere. We got some weathering and battle damage on it. That's cool. I don't know if the light picks this up, but we got different color schemes. The off dirty sort of gray white here. Then we got white here. We got and like an amber cockpit up here, and then the metallic silver dotted around everywhere on the weapons, and what I'm only guessing would be the engine that powers this, because we have like exhaust looking pieces down here, again all metallic. We got another set of cannons, I believe, down here, as well as all the other multitudes of things. So like I talked about it being able to be posed in different positions, but this thing has a ratcheting system to it. It kind of looks like two AT-ATs or AT-AT heads back to back. And again, we've got a rubber gasket in the middle. This one's a little bit finer than the other ones. It's rectangular. I don't know if anyone's had any issues with those. It's slightly metallic as well on the ends. I don't know if it's a different compound that they've used, but I don't see any drying. And this one's been in the box for a while. I don't see any stress cracks in there. I imagine it's going to be super different, because I didn't see any difference on the Disney one. Yeah, maybe over time. Now it's in the air. Maybe we'll see over time. I'll give you an update. Again, we'll go through all the different external awesome things on this. Let's start with the front. There's a protective sleeve on the edge of the cannon here. I think that's protective. Will it come off? Oh, it's not even coming off. Oh, there we go. So a little rubber protective sleeve that goes over the end of the cannon here, and they've kind of tried like a bluing effect on the cannon, as you can see there. And from what I can remember on the live stream, they've really gone to town with that in the ones that's coming out, and then the next release and the end of the year. But they've really given that kind of heat bluing that you see on cannons, because these things are excessively firing. Anything that we've seen in the Clone Wars, it's just go, 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 fight, fight, fight. It's they definitely get used a lot. Wow, yeah. Okay, this cannon here, we get some up and down movement on it. It looks like there's actually like metal pins in there, which is interesting to see. I don't think they've just painted it. It obviously swivels too, so it has a good range of motion. We have a chair at the back here with a little console for one of our clones to sit in, our gunners to sit in. Absolutely zero protection for this dude. He's just sat right up there on the top, blasting this super cannon away. Yeah, poor guy. No protection. And then at the front we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cannons, similar to what we've seen on the lats, with this ball joint, which allows them to go every single way that they need to. I don't see any gunner pods on these, so they're obviously going to be controlled somewhere within the cockpit, which we'll open up later. So 4 mini cannons, if you can call that mini. They're still big. 1 giant ass destroying cannon. So 5 cannons at the front of this thing, clearing away. Let's go to the rear. Again, we have these ball joints in the rear. So 2 cannons in the rear for anyone's sneak attacks, or anyone they missed on the way through, they can just finish off on the way past. Yeah, super cool. What a beast. What a beast. I think there's a reason, like, so obviously AT-TE all-terrain tactical enforcer, and I think this shows an enforcer, that coming towards you. Yeah, AT-TE tactical enforcer all-terrain. All right, so that's the weaponry that we can see on the outside. And again, I mentioned it looks like there's possibly 2 cannons down here. I can't see what else there would be for, but you can't do anything with those. They're just mounted on there. And then we have the legs on, I believe they nicknamed this the 6 legs. But we got these back legs here. They're not, there's no knee joint movability on there, but the feet do move. So the articulation on these ones is pretty good. No knee, so you have, I'm going to say hip, and then you have the foot, the ankle. So those can be manipulated into any position that you need, and a good solid ratchet. I'm going to push these out of the way because we want to look at everything else. Middle leg, again, hip on a ratchet. Man, that feels good. That's solid. Nice resistance, and then just locks in. And again, here again we can do the foot. That's the range back for that one. Do the same with this one. Pretty springy. And again, the front, same thing, hip and there. There's no movement up here. It's just on this hip movement here, and again, ankle movement with the foot. Put that up there. Okay, so yeah, super articulated. And again, the detail in this thing, slight weathering, dirt, oil, blast points. And then you got these dirty feet. Now I don't know if they're supposed to represent all the sand, the red soil, Geonosis soil. They're definitely weathered in that kind of way. All right, without looking in the instructions, I'm going to go raw, see what we can do. Oh, hang on. Keep forgetting about the chat here. Hang on. Okay. Right. Okay, what is Paul saying here? Gun on top is protected by hot armor. Guns of great detail. I need to check his. Oh, that's right, because they brought this out in the 3.75, right? I never had one of those. A lot of the vehicles were just too big, space danger, right? I never had one, but yeah, Mike, you should go and figure that out right now. I'll scroll down the text and see if you can give us an insight into that. The most powerful of all armor. Okay. Bit trouble for us to call them the butt cannons. Okay. Sorry. Hopefully I'm not disturbing. But yeah, they're solid ratchets, man. They're solid ratchets. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and break this open. Let's see. I'm sure this back end opens up, and I'm sure this front. You know what? I'm going to start with the cockpit. I'm going to start with the cockpit because I remember that picture. So this one should tilt forward. There's a lip here, which should allow me to ratchet it out. There we go. So again, solid. No need for a safety belt on that one to come flying down. So let's open her up. Whoa, that's very amber inside. And I guess it's because we've got these side windows, but the whole thing all the way through has that amber translucent plastic going through it. And we have not one but two. You got the pilot and the co-pilot. That reminds me of the landing craft in Aliens, where one was sat right behind, the co-pilot was sat right behind the pilot, or maybe that's the gunner. Maybe this is the guy that controls all these butt cannons and front cannons, but not super. There is detail on those little consoles in the front. Hopefully you can kind of see that there. There's some detail, but not a lot of detail. There's not a lot of room in there, so even where there was room, they've managed to squeeze a bit of detail in. It's just fantastic. Okay, there's our cockpit. Again, nice solid closure. And I think I'm gonna revert back to the box. See how I open up that. Apparently they just lift right off. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, there's first release. Again, I think we've mentioned this a couple of times, but they're not even leaving the inside untouched. They're weathering the inside to bring out all the details that they've gone to the trouble of doing in the mold. You don't have to, but to go that extra mile, you can now see all the details inside. So there's that side. We have 3 seats in here. So two ride-alongs, and what it looks like here, the person that is going to be controlling these cannons. So there's a gunner's console in there and a gunner's seat, and these guys just sitting back watching all it go down. We got what looks like, can you see in there? I don't know if these are missiles. Maybe these guys are loading the cannons. There's a little rack, what look like missiles in there, which is cool as far as detailing goes. Or it might be a gun rack. Because I'm sure they do own a gun or several to necessitate a gun rack. Okay, other side, probably the same thing. Again, detail on the inside as well as on the outside. Yeah, exactly the same, which makes sense, right? Gunner's chair, 2 extra chairs. Don't see anything different. My old eyes are telling me that's probably missiles of some sort, but again, it could be a gun rack. I'm not going to fixate on it. All right, let's go for the rear. This rear one looks like it's the whole rear. So go, and that's on there tight. Yeah, it's the whole rear end comes off. Look at the super detail in like the metallic paint on the top there, just on those several 3D raise points. Cool. On the inside again, nice coating of weathering to bring out all that raised 3D detail. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? That's really cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah, got it. You got it. You got it. Party on, Jamie. All right, let's see what we got on the rear end. So again, it's how the butt cannons are controlled. 2 gunner's chairs, 2 consoles, controlling each one of the butt cannons. So they really brought all of that to life. And then here we'll have 2 parking spots for the BARC speeder. So let's take a look at that real quick. You've probably seen this if you do collect the smaller blind boxes in the Scout range. This one's a little bit bendy, but super manipulable, so you can always put it back into shape. So yeah, again, detail on that. You've got the metallic paint on the back there on their blasters, and down here on the front ones. And these guys were so tooled up with weaponry. Even the seats painted a different color, so that's cool. But there's room for 2. You only get 1, but hey, you've probably got some Scout class in there to fill it up. So I'm gonna park her in there. Plenty of room for that. Now, you're probably wondering, or not if you've already got one, what's the point of storing a bike in the back? How are you going to get it out? I believe one of the other functions on this is that it will actually, how am I going to do this on camera? Hang on. It will actually lower this landing bay, I'll call it, or docking bay. So if I pull down on here, you will see that this will come down. I'll probably have to push it now. Released it. There we go. So you push down and this thing will lower in order to release and let free the bike, which is pretty damn cool, right? That's a genius way of looking at it. It goes all the way down. All the way down. And the first release is obviously a bit stiff, right? So yeah, look at that. All the way down. So you can just lower down, zip off, and go and do what you gotta do. I love this. And again, metal pins in here, so nothing's gonna break, because you do have to use a bit of force. Yeah, so good. Love that feature. That's really cool. And again, when you're done, park it, bring it back up, locks into place, and off we go. That seems to be the features on this one. I really like it. Surprised I haven't opened it up beforehand, even just for shits and giggles, just to see this thing, because it's so well created and made. It's not a block, right? If you know what I mean. It's not just a block of plastic. There's a lot of detail in here. You know, 3 main parts to this. It's very articulated. It can go over anything, hence all terrain, right? But they really made it functional. And I'm sure the 3.75 had the same detail going on. But yeah, I really like this. Really like this. I'm wondering if maybe one day we'll get the Rebels version of Rex's and Wolf and Gregor when they go and find them in a secret location, their retirement barge with the landing craft or landing platform for the Phantom, and then they converted the cannon to a huge fishing rod to go after the beast. Great episode. That would be a fun one to get, but I think there's way too many extra pieces that you would have to put on that, but that would be super cool. But hey, all the talented people out there, all these creators and makers, man, they could probably, someone's done it. I'll have to go searching. But yeah, that would be fun to see. That would be fun to see a different rendition of it as a chase rather than like a rare. But this is cool. What do you guys think? Let me check it out here. Right. Yeah, I'm glad to hear there are other things than cups and plates and saucers and stuff and knives and forks that you enjoy getting with your packs and your playsets. But you're right, you know, storage compartments are always cool to find, especially if you don't read the instructions, which again, sometimes if you don't read the instructions, it's fun to find it. I'll take it on the chin with people giving me grief. But yeah, it's fun to find the hidden compartments. But this is cool. And if you got the one I was just talking about, just think of all the things you would get with that, Ryan. You could hang off it. It'll be like that old game of Buckaroo or Jaws. You'd have a bucket here and a thing here, and it would all be hanging and clanking around on the side of it. You could get all the bits and pieces hanging from it. It would be really cool. Cool. I mean, let's populate it. Last but not least, let's get to the figs that we get with these things, and let's see what that's given us. Get rid of Ryan. Oh, what does this mean, Jamie? Does this mean you're gonna have to go prequel as well? This is how it starts. Okay, let's get these out. Again, we get a good amount of soldiers here, similar to what we got with the AT-AT. And again, just one pilot, and by the looks of it, you know, there would be two. And let's start with our boy Rex, because this isn't a launch edition. I don't know if they brought Rex out. Like I said, I don't do the Scout class, so I'm not sure if they brought Rex out on a Scout class first, or if we saw him in anything else. But the stand may hide some of this. But here's our Rex. Again, the details are there to identify. I don't think we've got a super fine detail, because you wouldn't be able to do that on the helmet, but you can definitely see the qualities you would expect to see there from Captain Rex. Even got the blue on the elbows and the TD on the back, knees. Very cool. Even the hand plates there, and the black gloves. And then if I take him out of his little hole here, just to show off, he's got his holsters on the side there with his two blasters. So that's a cool Rex. That is a cool Rex. Where would Rex be sitting, people? Where are we going to put Rex? Is he going to be behind the pilot, which we're going to move on to next? All right. Okay. Pilot time. Again, picked up the wrong figure stand here. These guys are a little bit too tall for this particular stand, but I don't want my fat fingers in the way. So here's our pilot. Different paint scheme, and like we noticed in the pack, they've really gone into the slightest detail on the apparatus under his helmet there, with the breathing tubes going all the way around to the back of the helmet, and the insignia on the top. It's good detailing, and certainly recognizable as a pilot, right? They've added that to the mold. That's cool. That is cool. What is this saying here? Are you talking about the clones? I again, I could have put myself in a position where I'm wrong, but I think this is still phase 1 in Clone Wars. I think. Yeah, I think it's phase 1. Judging by these dudes, which I'm bringing up next, I think. I mean, we got the biggest nerd ever in the chat, if he's still here. So Paul, tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, what do you think, Jamie? Take a look at this one. I'm thinking 1, but again, I'm a Stormtrooper fan, not so much a Clone Trooper fan, so I don't know the intricacies I could be missing that would make this 2. I think this is 1. Again, we haven't got... There you go, T-Vise. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. So I'm... Not a lot of detail on there. Doesn't need to be right. We got 3 of those. So I am going to make a butt guy. He's going to go in there. You're the butt guy. This guy's going to be front guy. Okay. Oof, this one's a tricky one. Something's wrong here. I don't think we want to leave him like that. Spread those legs a little bit. Oh man, it's pretty complicated. I can hear you cheering me on. There we go. All right, he's in. He's in. Okay, got front guy. He's one more. He's just one more. He's going to be keeping his buddy happy and enjoying all the clankers getting destroyed. Right there. So, here's our troopers, manning the cannons. So many things. Now for the pilot. Let's bring this cannon around. Let's open up this. Stick in that pilot. Hands up, buddy. Spread your legs. Going in. There's a t-shirt. Okay. All right, pilot's in. Does that work for everybody? I like that. Pilot's in. And what did we say in the chat? Are we agreeing phase 1? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going with it, man. Phase 1. Oh, okay. So we're going to go clone for 2026, Ryan. I'd be in for that. But which one? Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3? Which one are we going to do? Let me scroll up here. All right. So a bit of troll. Thanks for joining in, answering the question. There you go. Commander's chair. That's where he's going. So let's put him in. Okay. Get in there, Rex. There we go. We are stacked, packed, locked, loaded. ATTE. What a great vehicle. What a great vehicle. And I'm super happy to get it open. And I do have another. So these are going to look good with all the prequel stuff that we've got. It's going to make a cool setup and diorama with everything else. It really is. Let's put it all back together. Okay. Let's get those legs down. Very cool. Very cool. Nice job. What do you guys think? Oh, I didn't put anyone up here. Rewind. No more fun for you in here, sir. You got a job to do. Cannon fodder. Get up here. All right. Man that turret. You got the best job. Boom. All right. Now it's complete. Now I feel I've done my job. All right, guys. What do you think? What do we think out here? Is it a need? Do you have? Are you going to get? Okay. Bad Wolf Media, thanks for joining. I may have missed you. Apologies. Thanks for joining in. And yeah, I agree. In fact, now this has happened, honestly, I'm reconsidering what I'm going to do with them, because what did I just do there? Sorry. Because I don't know if you can see, but started laying out my my AT-ATs on one shelf, and that's the 36, not the 24. And it kind of works, but without lighting and stuff, I'm not sure. So I think for bigger, like diorama-ish layouts, it would be cool, but there would need to be lighting. But above that is rares and chases, which I've got on risers, and they look pretty good too. But I started to put all the ships on their articulated stands. I don't know if it's going to look good in my shelf. And the beauty with MGS is that we can army and fleet build. So I think having several ships of the same sort, or a battle, or like the Death Star run on a shelf will look cool. But there's a part of me that may get rid of these shelves and just put long shelves under each other along the back to set up multiple dioramas on one thing to look at. I kind of like how that would look. So we'll see. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. It's all right bleating that you want to get them open, but you've also got to display them and have fun with them too. So well, yeah, watch this space. Once I figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of it, there'll be a jiggle around. And so the pile over here is depleted, and over here, and all these shelves are free of all the boxes and stuff. Then you'll see. I think that'll look pretty cool to have multiple long shelves similar to what I've got, which you can't see at the moment. But up here, I have a long shelf across that wall above all my printers and stuff. So yeah. I'm looking forward to doing that. What's Ryan saying here? Don't know if I'm getting it. I think he's replying to Jamie. I might need it. Yeah. Good afternoon. Hang on a minute. Isn't that... Good afternoon. Okay. Yeah. The battle pack. Yeah. Have you pre-ordered already? I know you can pre-order it right now. I don't know. We saw it on the live stream you did with Cole and the guys at Micro Galaxy podcast there, or Squadcast, I should say. But it does look cool, and having two tanks, maybe I can pass on a tank to someone that needs it and get the battle pack there and get a few more, because it does come with the Z19. Let me just see if I've got it and just quickly share it. Hang on. Let me just see. Professional. Hope you guys can see it. So yeah, this is what we have in the battle pack. We have an ATT with totally different designs and insignias on it. We have an abundance of troopers. We have the LAT, again, different design than the ones we've already got, which is enough. And now we got another one, but it's, yeah, you kind of need it. And this one's a beaut, man. This one is a beaut. I can't wait to get my hands on that one. I just really love the look of it. It's so cool. And another one of the bark speeders. Oh, and we also get one of these guys too. But all come with people to populate it with as well. But yeah, look at that. Looks like they've put metallic on the cannons. They've really gone to town with detailing on the legs compared to this one. So they've really changed it up a bit more paint, which is cool. I don't think there's going to be anything remarkably different inside, but that's what I was saying about the cannon. It looks like they kind of tried a bit more with the bluing of it, maybe, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So yeah, you're right. I think it's something that may need to be got, but it comes at a price, and it's whether or not time is right for it, right? So you do get 3 ships, and you get 2 scout class too. So it's not beyond ridiculous, and these guys have never really gone beyond ridiculous as far as price goes. So there's just so many of them right now. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Anything more on ATTE? Right. So what we were saying earlier, right? But the troll is like, if only it came with more clones. And again, I'm not really sure of the ins and outs in that. It kind of didn't get a super response, apart from their vehicle people, right? They're here for the vehicles, not the dudes that come with them. Coffee. Oh, hey Kevin, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's a great set, right? It really is. And a lot of these sets, if you know they're coming out, you can hold off and buy multiples of single craft, right? Because at that point, you know you're going to be getting another one or something you can add to that diorama. But going back to what I was just saying again with the other thing, it's like I may want to do something different with the displays, which would be cool. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have anything more for this one. We got the tank, the all-terrain vehicle. We have our other ship, which we'll go back to real quick. So I found out more about this than I thought I knew today. So I'm educated. Love this. Just love the playability of it. Just the design into it. It's just fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing them out of the box if you haven't unboxed them already, and I'm hoping you're enjoying the fact that someone else can go through the pain and not ruin the resale value by opening these things up and playing with them. But yeah, no regrets, man. I really enjoy this. Quick update: I did complete a request from somebody in the chat. We do have now a vault display that works for some of these stands, which will come with its own stand if you don't utilize these ones. But again, for those who will peel the sticker, you can stick the sticker in. If not, you can take off the bezel, you can slot in the cutout. There's enough room in there to then put it in there. So I'm going to get some of these over to you, Paul, so you can get them out on display. But I have been doing something. Things are moving along. No updates on the striker. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to hold that one up. But I'm keeping on. So that's good. I'll let you know about that on the next show, I guess. So with that, I'll end it. I'll keep it within my hour and a half window, which is great for everybody. I'm going to finish this beautiful coffee. I'm going to thank you all again for joining me. I love this. Absolutely love it. It's so much fun. Thanks for chirping in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like or the dislike. It really does help with everything. And if you subscribe, you'll get notifications for anyone that's going to be doing something on the DL44 network. Oh, glad you like it. I'll get it off to you. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Mike. Loving that you're here, Mike. And again, if you got to go and check out Mike's page, man, on Instagram, you should write it in there for those that need to find it, Mike. It'd be really good for him to check out. You do some great work. Thanks, Bit of Troll. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for joining, man. I know you're super busy, but thanks for joining in. And hopefully we get to see you out again with some of those amazing collectibles, because I'm missing that, man. I'm missing that. We want to see some more of that stuff and see what you've done with that basement. It's always good to see. So hopefully we'll see you back doing some of those on your unboxing fun days on Sundays. So thanks everybody for joining in. Thanks everyone for coming in. Gary, again, thanks. and thanks for putting up with me, Ali. Love it. And we'll come back in and do this again. If there's anything, I'll say this though, if there's anything anybody here wants to see open that they maybe own and they don't want to open, one of the rares, one of the chases, something like that, drop me a note, drop me in DMs and Steve3D on Instagram, and I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to open something that you're going to want to see open, because that's more fun, right? So any of the range, any of the series, you know, we could go all the way back. There's so much to open. You know, some of the earlier stuff might be not as exciting for some, but some of it needs to be opened, and so I am going to go all the way back. Like I said, I'm not here for the new. I'm here just for the ships themselves and the designs that we've been given. So anyone got anything they want to see, drop me a note in the DMs, Steve3D, and I'll definitely look into doing that for sure. Thanks again. Enjoy your Sunday. Stay safe out there, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, and keep having fun with the toys, because that's what's going to keep us going and keep us running the right way. So yeah, crazy times out there. Be safe, everybody. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the upcoming week. And we'll see you again, hopefully on a Saturday this time. And enjoy.